Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Texans slow sim franchise. Um, Before we go on to week 3, I want to give a quick summary of week 2 as I've slow simmed all the rest of the games for week 2. And I wanted to kind of show you this new tool I found on the PC Mod Discord. This is actually a really fine tool that kind of increases the immersion of your franchise. Um, as you can see, it gives you a very realistic look at your league, at your franchise. It works with offline franchises. Um, you see a very nice stylized page showing you standings, point spreads, league scores, players of the week, injury reports, all kind of cool stuff. So I'm going to be using this page at least at the beginning of my videos just to give a summary of the happenings, from the previous week. Um, if we take a quick look at the scores from week 2, you can see, of course, as we saw last week, we lost by 2 points to the Colts. Couple of surprises from last week: the Chiefs lost to the Jaguars, and we saw the Dolphins lose to the Patriots. So again, all these games were slow sim, so they were on the field. I refused to use the fast sim engine. Quick look at the standings. Of course, the Texans are 0-2. Lots of parity around the league. Really, only a few teams have really dominated both of their first games. The Cowboys, Falcons, Browns. Although the Browns are 1-1. The Bills are what I meant. The Buffalo Bills. They're outscoring their opponents 62-30 in their first couple games. But anyway, lots of parity. I think, especially in the AFC South. I don't think we're out of it yet. We lost 2 close games for our first 2 games. You see, this app even shows power ratings. Texans are way at the bottom. We're at 31, which I think is a bit harsh given we played 2 close games. So not very good there. Just above the Vikings, that's about it. As you can see at the top here, there's even point spreads. Our next game is against the Jaguars. We're 7.5 point underdogs against the Jaguars. We'll see if we can win our first game of the season. So with that, let's move on to week 3. All right, so now we're in week 3. Before we get started, let's upgrade our players. Damian Pierce, our star halfback. Get an upgrade. I think I'm going to upgrade his elusive. I usually don't put skill points if it's that far behind his highest rating here, but I think he can use some points in elusivity. So let's upgrade that. It's good. Jalen Petrie, our free safety. I'll go ahead and upgrade his zone. We play a base zone defense. And it looks like that's all the upgrades we have. So before we move on to the game, we do have some contracts, I think, to look at here. So I like to do these by position. Our top 2, actually, as I say, our second string and third string running backs are having their contracts expire. I don't think it's going to be worth it to re-sign Singletary, honestly. Barring some injury to Pierce. Although Singletary does have decent interest in re-signing us, I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. And I'm also going to hold off on re-signing our other running back. Although he's a scheme fit, I'm just not desperate to re-sign either one of these guys at this point. So let's move on to wide receiver. Just one of our wide receivers, Noah Brown. We're although we don't have, I would say, elite wide receivers, they're kind of all bunched together. And so I guess we could say we're pretty deep. So I'm going to hold off on re-signing Noah Brown as well. Tight end. We are not deep at the tight end position, and Dalton Schultz is by far our best tight end. And he has high interest in signing with us, and he has star development. So I think it would be a good idea for us to sign him. He's only 27 years old. So I think I'm going to put an offer in for him. I think I'm just going to keep it at neutral. And we'll make him. All right, I guess he accepted. All right, going on to left tackle. We have Laramie Tunsil already under contract. He's by far our best player on the team. Josh Jones is our backup left tackle. I think I can maybe try and lowballing Josh Jones a little bit here. We'll try a team friendly. All right, well, I guess we did make him happy. Let's go to left guard. No players to resign there. At center, of course, we've been hit with the injury bug at center. Scott Quisenberry is on injured reserve. But Matt Paradis is currently starting for us right now, and he's our only option at center right now. I think it would be good for us to re-sign him. He's a scheme fit. Doesn't have much interest, but I think we should at least put in an offer here. I'm gonna go ahead and make him a player-friendly offer here, and see where we can go with him there. Okay, I guess he accepted that. If we go to right guard, we still have $80 million in cap room for 2024. Shaq Mason is our starter. He's under contract. Jalen Mayfield is the backup right guard. Jalen Mayfield doesn't really have any interest, so I see no need to overpay for him at this point. I'm going to pass on him for now. Right tackle, George Fant, our starting right tackle. I definitely think we need to make him an offer, even though he isn't showing much interest here. I'll make him a neutral offer and see where that goes. All right, he's going to be a little play hard to get. Let's see, left end. Our backup left end has some interest in our starter. So both of our left ends, our top two left ends, have expiring contracts. Jerry Hughes is getting up there in age. He's barely better than Jonathan Greenard. Jonathan Greenard does have interest, and he's a lot younger. Wants just a little bit less. I think I'm going to try and both scheme fits. I think I'm going to go for the youth movement here and offer Jonathan Greenard here. Okay, he signed. That is good news. So I think we can hold off on our starter for now. At right end, of course, we have Will Anderson Jr., the rookie, under contract. He's by far our best right end with an 80 overall. Derek Rivers, our backup, has no interest, and he's only 68 overall. I see no need to rush giving him a contract, so I'm going to hold off on him. At defensive tackle, Sheldon Rankings, our best defensive tackle. He's a scheme fit. I definitely think we need to offer him something, although it doesn't have much interest. And I think we need to make a player-friendly offer to him here because he's our best defensive tackle here. All right, it looks like he accepted that. We also have Hassan Ridgeway. This would be purely a depth move here. I'll go ahead and offer him a team friendly. All right, he accepted. That's good. Let's see, Blake Cashman. Our left outside linebacker group isn't that great. He's not a scheme fit. Neither one is a scheme fit. Neither one is interested. I see no need in offering any one of these guys for now. Middle linebacker Denzel Perryman. I think this needs to be a priority. Our run defense is not that great, and Denzel Perryman is by far our best middle linebacker. He's also scheme fit, so I'm going to offer him a player-friendly deal. Okay, great. We got him wrapped up. Let's see. This is okay. No more middle linebackers. Right outside linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. Again, by far our best right outside linebacker. There's a huge gap between him and the players underneath him. Star development. I think we should offer him. And make him a player-friendly offer. All right. So we're down to 45 million for 2024 cap room. Let's see. We got to go to our secondary now. So Shaquille Griffin, young player, probably our second best corner. Steve Nelson is our best corner. All of normal development. Shaquille Griffin is a scheme fit. None of these guys are really dying to re-sign with us. I do think Shaquille Griffin has more upside though, so I think I need to sign at least one of these guys. I think I'll make him a player-friendly offer. All right. So now we got Steve Nelson. He's wanting essentially $6.2 million for next year. See if I can get away with a neutral offer for him, and he did accept, so that's good. Now let's look at the safety positions. Eric Murray, backup, free safety. 2 year. He's wanting 2 years, 5.74. I think I'm gonna hold off on there, being we have Petrie under contract. Strong safety, I think we covered there. So kicker, Fairbairn. I think I'm gonna hold off on the kicker. Punter, I do believe our starting punter is hurt. Not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on punter. I think Cameron Johnston is hurt, and that's why we're using a rookie here. So I'm just gonna hold off on that for now. Taking a quick look at the mock draft, I did start marking some players as favorites earlier on. Just curious to see where we're looking at in the mock draft. So they have us taking a right tackle, Deron Freeman, who we've done a good bit of scouting on, 55% completion, and I will not complain if we can get him at the not sure if we'll be picking at number 5, but you can see his key ratings look pretty good. So it looks like he's gonna be a very good pass protector. His strength is only solid, so he may not be that great at run blocking. Although his run blocking is an A here. It looks like in terms of his physicality is in run blocking, it's not going to be that good. So, but it still looks like a great prospect, though. So I don't think I would complain if he's available when we pick. And he's also scheme fit. So one thing that's interesting, don't see many quarterbacks in this mock draft. Not until late in the first round. The first quarterback they have being taken here is at pick number 29. So it doesn't look like to be that great of a crop of quarterbacks, although that doesn't really affect us because, we're not going to be looking to get a quarterback. So just thought that was interesting. Not a real fan of the user experience in terms of scouting. Just starting to look at these, you can see Deron Freeman is one of the guys I favorited. Another good prospect is Enrique Allen, physical player. We could certainly use another left end. Can never use enough defensive linemen, in my opinion, especially since we're running a 4-3. But so far, his ratings don't look that great, though. So we'll have to see how that pans out. So I think, just checking our depth charts real quick, I don't think we got any major players back or anything. We still have a lot of players on injury reserve that we cannot bring back yet. So Paradis is still our starter, unfortunately. We look at our defense real quick. Set there, middle linebacker, Perryman, Kyle Van Noy. Corner, we're okay there. Free safety, we're there. We got Jimmy Ward there. Fairburn. Yes, and we have the rookie Ty Zenser at punter. I don't think he's our long-term option unless he just starts going crazy with the XP. Our main punter is hurt. So with that, I think we're ready to play our third game. Our game is against the Jaguars. Jaguars are 1-1. If we take a look at what the Jaguars have done so far. So they lost to the Colts just like we did in week 1. And they actually upset the Chiefs last week, 31-13. So hopefully we can get our first victory this week. And let's see how it goes. Oh, we pick it up on the first play. The Texans intercept the ball on the first pass attempt from the Jaguars. That's Tavier Thomas. Just a poor decision by Lawrence there. So a tremendous start for the Texans already. Let's see if we can punch it into the end zone here. Good completion on first down. It's always good to get 6 yards on first down. And it's to Pierce, and I don't think he got the first down, so he's going to be a couple yards short. Let's see if the Texans can convert here. And it's incomplete. Let's see what the Texans decide to do here. They're going to go for it. And Pierce, did he get it? He did not. Wow, questionable call there. I think it would have been better if the Texans would have taken the points there. Blown opportunity there. That was Lawrence's first interception of the season on the last drive. Etienne, This could be a long day if the Texans allow Etienne to get 9 yards on first down. And that looks complete for the first down. Only a 3-yard gain, but it was enough for the first. It's Calvin Ridley. Etienne, and he runs into his blockers, and that's going to be a 1-yard loss. So good containment by the Texans there on the outside run. And that's going to be a big hole up the middle. That's Johnson with a 15-yard gain. Texans' run defense has not been good all season. It hasn't gotten off to a good start today either. Another run. That's Ingram. Texans wrapped him up just for a gain of 2. It's Etienne again. And the Texans hold him to about a 4-yard gain, 3-yard gain. It's now going to be 3rd and 5. I'll see if the Texans can get a stop here. Lawrence is under pressure. He throws in a diving catch, but he did not come up with it. That's going to bring 4th down and a punting situation, I'm assuming, for the Jaguars. That's be out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. "30-yard line." Not a good punt. He shanked that punt. It's only be around 20 yards of net yardage there. Complete. And I believe that's Pierce. Yes, it is. First down, gain of 19 yards. Good pass by Stroud there. Run up the middle. Not much doing there. From just about a yard for Pierce. Another run by Pierce. You got some room up the middle there. That's by far his best gain so far. It's going to be 3rd and short. And I believe Singletary got the first down there. Good hard run there to get the first. That's Pierce again up the middle. And the hole closes quickly, but not before he got 5 yards. Another run, and that was Singletary. Not much to gain there. They bring another 3rd down. And that's complete. That's dealt with the reception. Stroud looking pretty solid so far. Perfect pass. Stroud overthrows his receiver there. I believe that's the tight end Schultz. Pitch to Pierce on the outside. Can he get the edge? He gets about 8. Let's bring another third and short. And that's going to be a delay of game on the Texans. Yeah. Delay of game. Not good timing for that penalty. That's going to make it 3rd and long now.
Still 3rd down.
Incomplete. Woods wasn't that open there. It would have had to have been a perfect pass to complete that. Let's see if we can get a field goal here. And I believe he got it. All right, so Texas get the ball first in the second half. Pierce having a good day rushing. averaging just over 6 yards a carry. But Texans really haven't been able to take advantage of that. It's been another run for Pierce up the middle for about 4 yards. Stroud with the throw, and it's going to be intercepted again by the Jaguars. That's Campbell with the interception. That's Stroud's second interception of the game, and that is not a good start to the second half. He was trying to go for Pierce on a wheel route, looks like, but Campbell was back playing safety and just caught the ball. So he was sitting there waiting for it. So Jaguars now on the 25-yard line of the Texans. Lawrence with the throw, and it's complete to Etienne, the 6. Texans doing a pretty good job of tackling in this game so far. There haven't been much run after the catch for the Jaguars. Lawrence with the throw, and that's not good. That's going to be a touchdown for Brenton Strange, the tight end. Jaguars struggled on offense all in the first half, and on their first possession, get in the end zone. And the Jaguars tie it up pending the extra point. And he hits the upright. The Jaguars missed the go-ahead extra point. The kicker hit the upright, and the game remains tied at 6. What a break for the Texans there. Let's see what the Texans can do now. Stroud needs to get the interceptions out of his head. Stroud with the throw, and he wasn't that open. He had 3 defenders around him. It had to have been a perfect throw. He's second down. That's Pierce in the flat, and that is going nowhere. That's actually going to be a loss of 3 yards. Third down for Stroud, and once again he forces the ball. There's just not many receivers running open in the secondary, it seems. That's going to be 4th down. So Lawrence coming back on the field. Texans defense needs to continue to play like they did in the first half. Let's see if they can continue that. Receivers open there. It's another completion for Lawrence. Lawrence with a quick throw to Etienne, and that is trouble. Etienne was one tackle away from scoring. Ward with the touchdown saving tackle there. Lawrence with another catch, and the receiver basically knocks the cornerback down. That's Ingram, and then he runs in for the touchdown. Ingram basically threw the defender on the ground and just took it in for the touchdown. Petrie was just a bad tackle attempt there. And the Jaguars now have 2 touchdowns on 2 possessions in the second half after going scoreless in the first half. And the Jaguars convert the extra point this time. It is now 13-6. Still with almost 11 minutes left in the third quarter. And the Texans cannot get past the 15-yard line on the kick return. Not a good start for the Texans in the second half. Already getting outscored 13-0 in the first 4 minutes of the second half. And Pierce is getting bottled up again. After a tremendous first half, he hasn't had much success since then. Stroud with the throw, and he threw it too much in front of Woods there. Woods did have some open space in front of him, but he was led too much. Now it's going to be third down for Stroud. Stroud with the throw. He has a man, but it is incomplete. The defender was there step for step, but couldn't get the ball there. And that's going to be another 3 and out for the Texans. And the Jaguars are going to have the ball on their 47-yard line with good field position. Not looking good for the Texans so far this third quarter. Looks like the Jaguars are audibling here. And that's going to be complete for 8 yards. And that's some movement there. Jaguars are going to get penalized 5 yards, it looks like.
Ball start, offense. What's up, man?
Lawrence to throw, and that's behind. Couldn't tell what receiver that was, but the ball's well behind him. Jaguars actually out passing the Texans now yardage-wise. Lawrence with a throw, but it's going to be deflected by the linebacker there by the Texans. That's going to be fourth down. That's Littleton on the deflection. So Texans get their first stop against the Jaguars offense so far in the second half. And Pierce once again can get nowhere on a first down run up the middle. Stroud back to throw, and once again good coverage by the Jaguars. There's just not much separation, it seems, by the receivers of the Texans. Third down and long. It looks like it's be a screen pass to Singletary. Can he get past? Yes, he breaks a tackle and he gets past the first down marker. Well, the Texans barely, they really needed that first down. Stroud once again, that's complete to Singletary in the flat for 5. Multiple guys moving there for the Texans. That's going to be another false start penalty. That has to be the 6th or 7th penalty by the Texans in this game. Stroud would have thrown to Woods. I don't think he got there, though. It's going to be third down and inches. That's going to be Pierce, and he has the first down. That's going to be another first down for the Texans. Their second first down of the drive. Singletary with another run. He has some room up the middle there. That's going to be a good 9-yard gain there for Singletary. I believe that's his biggest run of the day. Play action by Stroud, and that's caught. Looks to be the tight end, Schultz. That's going to be another first down. Texans driving on the Jaguars' 28-yard line. Another run to Singletary. He has some room. Let's see if he does not quite make it to the corner. That's going to be 2 yards on the game. Movement up front. Is that another false start? Or did the Jaguars move there? Nope, that's going to be another false start by the Texans. Second down to 13. It looks like the Texans are going to be audibling out of the call. Stroud back to throw, and he completes it for a short gain up the middle of the Pierce. And that's going to be third down and 8. Pierce's 5th reception. Complete. That is Dell with a nice throw by Stroud up the middle. Perfect throw by Stroud. Had to fit that into a tight window. Dell hung on to the ball after taking a big hit. Texas on the 12-yard line now. Or 13-yard line, I should say. Back to throw is Stroud. And it's going to be dropped. Wouldn't have had a big gain anyway. Second down and 10. And that's be a run for Pierce. He has some room up the middle. Can he get to the end zone? No, he's down the 2-yard line. Nice run by Pierce again. That's going to make it first down and goal at the 2-yard line. Play action by Stroud. And he's going to take a sack at the 12-yard line. That's going to be the second time he gets sacks today. Nobody appeared to be open in the end zone. Now going to be second and goal from the 11-yard line. And the Texans with another mental mistake here, taking the delay of the game.
What's the deal, y'all? It's one play. Still second down.
There's going to be a long ways to go for a second and goal now. Singletary with the run up the middle, but there's nothing there. It's going to be third down and goal. At the 15. Stroud with a quick throw to Woods, but that is going nowhere. And that's going to be fourth down and goal. And the field, I'm fully expecting the field goal team to come out and kick a field goal. But that's the end of the third quarter. 13-6 Jaguars. Not a good quarter for the Texans. So we're going to have now a 31-yard field goal attempt. And the field goal is going to be good. It is now 13-9 Jaguars. Texans unable to get the ball in the end zone today. Jaguars with a short gain there. Lawrence with another throw, and it's caught, and he misses a tackle. And Jones has a first down after breaking a tackle by Thomas. Texans with another key missed tackle in this half. Completed pass, but nice hit by number 4 for the Texans. Told them to no game. Easy completion for the Jaguars there. He was pretty wide open there. Jaguars driving again. They're on the 41-yard line of the Texans now. Play action by Lawrence. Throws it deep and it's complete once again to Jones. No, it's Ridley, sorry. Calvin Ridley with another catch. I believe that's the second this drive. And Etienne with his best run in the second half. He's been kind of quiet since the first quarter. 8-yard gain is now going to be 2nd down and 2. Broken up there. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Lawrence with a throw, and I believe he got the 1st down. Yes, he did. Ridley caught the ball at the sticks. And that's Ridley's 6th reception. 3 of them in this drive. Lawrence back to throw again. And Etienne was open, but the pass was a little bit off the target there, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Lawrence with a throw into the end zone, but it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be now 3rd down and 10. Let's see if the Texans can hold him here to a field goal attempt. Throwing the end zone, and he is wide open. Christian Kirk was wide open in the end zone. Lawrence got the ball to him. That's another touchdown for the Jaguars. That's their 3rd touchdown of the second half after being held scoreless in the first half. Jaguars with an 11-play drive to make it 20-9 with just under 10 minutes left to go in the game. Texans need to figure something out quick on offense. Let's see what Stroud can do here. 1st down and 10. Pierce with a run up the middle, but a lot of work done for 1 yard. He was barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Screen pass to Singletary. He makes a man miss, and he gets tackled just before the sticks. It's going to be 3rd down and inches. Singletary with his 3rd reception. Play action. Stroud and wide open is the receiver. Is it Collins? Collins was able to get open. Perfect throw by Stroud there on 3rd and inches, and that's going to be a 1st down. Texans desperately needed that. Nothing doing there for Pierce. Stroud is back to throw, but he threw into the defensive coverage there. Not a good decision there. Stroud, and I'm not sure who the ball was intended. There are 2 receivers in the area, but the ball did not go to either one. It's a 4th down. Texans getting kind of desperate here, going for it on 4th down here at midfield. Stroud once again back to throw, and it's going to be tipped by Number 21 for the Jaguars, and Jaguars are going to get the ball at midfield. Not looking good for the Texans at this point. Lawrence back to throw. Wide open is number 13. And he fumbles. Who got the ball? Kirk fumbled the ball. Was that a fumble? Yes, it looks like a fumble. Who recovered it? The Texans recovered it. So Texans catch a break there on the turnover. Two turnovers apiece for both teams in this game. Stroud back to throw, and he just misfired again. He had a receiver open. I believe that was Woods, but once again, he just let him too much on the throw. Screen pass to Singletary. Not much doing. That's going to leave 3rd down and 6. Stroud back to throw. He's getting some pressure, and he's going to throw it away. It's going to be 4th down. And let's see if the Texans decide to go for it again. They will. Stroud with a completion up the middle. That is Jordan with the 1st down. Excellent throw as the pressure was just starting to get to him. That gives the Texans the ball on the 42-yard line of the Jaguars. Deep throw, but it's going to be just out of bounds. It's going to leave 2nd down. Stroud with another ball. It's underthrown a little bit. Deflected by the defender. That's going to be another 3rd down. Stroud just struggling to get completions in this game. Another throw, and it's another pick. Another interception for Stroud. That's his 3rd interception of the game. Daniel Thomas this time. He was going for Woods. He overthrew Woods. And that's gonna be the 3rd turnover for the Texans today. Lawrence is actually going to throw play action here. And that's almost interceptive. Etienne is not going to go anywhere. Good defense by the Texans there. That's going to make it 3rd down and 9. Lawrence with a throw wide open receiver. That's going to be number 7, Jones, on the reception again. He got behind the defense, got behind the corners and before the safety. And that's probably going to be the kill shot. It's going to be first down at midfield for the Jaguars. Clock running. Start with this 7th reception of the game. Etienne with a big hole up the middle. And that's going to be another first down at the 30-yard line of the Texans. Jaguars really taking it to the Texans defense now. Let's see if they take it to the 2-minute warning. No, they will not. And that's going to be another big run by Etienne. And he's to the 10-yard line. Another big run by Etienne. As they run up the middle, that's number 25. Etienne's on the sidelines getting a break. Second down and goal. Texans use another timeout here. It's going to make it third down and goal. Throw to the end zone and it's complete. For a touchdown. That is Christian Kirk. And that is going to be the 4th touchdown pass for Lawrence in the second half. Texas doing a complete 180 on defense in this second half. After holding the Jaguars scoreless in the first half, they've now given up their 4th touchdown in the second half to go down 27-9. Stroud with a completion. That's the tight end Schultz. Clock running. Texans only have 1 timeout left. Throws it behind the receiver there, but it's still caught. 2 quick completions for the Texans here. Stroud with another completion. He breaks the tackle. Is that Schultz again? I believe so. Now second down and 2. And Woods is open. He gets out of bounds. This will be a little too late here for the Texans, but let's see if we can get a score here. Singletary with the dump off, and he did not get out of bounds. Wide open is Singletary. He's actually going to get in for the score. Texans score their first touchdown of the day, and that comes with less than a minute left in the game. But once again, too little, too late for the Texans here. So that's going to make it 27-16 Jaguars. The onside kick is going to be attempted here. Jaguars are going to easily pick it up, and that's going to be the game. This game certainly was a tale of two halves. Texans up 6-0 at halftime. Defense playing outstanding. And they just couldn't stop the Jaguars in the second half, allowing 4 touchdowns. Texans offense couldn't do anything in the entire game really until the last drive, when the game was already out of reach. So that's going to do it. 27-16, Jaguars win this one, taking the Texans to 0-3 on the season. So that's the game. Once again, the Texans lose 27-16 to drop to 0-3 against the Jaguars. Just looking at the box score real quick, obviously 3 turnovers. It's not going to cut it, and that was 3 interceptions by Stroud. By far, I think it was Stroud's worst game this season so far. Penalties, the Texans had 7 penalties in this game, which is very high for Madden, against 2 penalties for the Jaguars. So, those penalties just make it harder to continue drives. So that was, I think, an important factor as well. Defense obviously allowing all 27 points by the Jaguars in the second half. Got outscored 27-10 in the second half after a pretty defensive game in the first half. So that was obviously a big factor in the game. Looking at some of the player stats, Trevor Lawrence ended up with 4 touchdowns and 1 interception after an extremely slow start in the first quarter and a half. He ended up with 266 yards and a passer rating of 93.5, which is great compared to, I believe he started out 1 for 7 of his first 7 passes. So Stroud, obviously 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, 49.8 rating. That's not going to cut it. It's going to take some time for him to develop, I think, and to get some consistency. So that's just something we're going to have to be patient with as long as we want to stick with C.J. Stroud. Rushing-wise, Pierce, I think, had a solid day. He's been solid all year so far, averaging 5 yards a carry. But once we get down by multiple scores, that kind of takes him out of the game. Etienne, I think we had trouble stopping him in the first quarter and a half. And I think we stopped him, more in the second half. He had 1 long run in the second half, I believe. But besides that 1 run, I think we kind of contained him in the second half. Singletary not doing tremendously well. 8 carries for 26 yards. Receiving, I think the biggest problem for the Texans is, our receivers just aren't getting open, and many of our receptions are to the running backs. The running backs are the only ones getting catches. Robert Woods is the receiver who had the most catches. That was 5 receptions for 46 yards. Pierce and Singletary both combined had 11 catches. So wide receiver, I think, a position of need for the Texans for them to see some offensive improvement. So that's that. We're down to 0-3. Jaguars improved to 2-1 in our division. One additional thing I think we need to take care of is this regional focus scouting. Let's see what we need to do there. We want to choose regional scouting focus. So our Lamar Thornton, his expertise is wide receiver and cornerback. let's see. Why is it not letting me? Why is it telling me to set focus? So we already have the scouts assigned to regions. Why is it telling me though to? Why is it acting as if I don't have that? Okay, I think I see it. West has a scouting focus of quarterback, central quarterback. Okay, I see. All right. So I think in the West, the strengths are right in left tackle and wide receiver. I think we want to set wide receiver there. In the central, looks like it's wide receiver is another strength in this region, and our scout also has expertise in wide receivers, so I think we should scout wide receivers there as well. And I think that's a position of need. In the Northeast, looks like defensive end is a strength of our scout and a strength of the region, so I think we should go for defensive end there. And that is also a position of need, I believe, on at least on one side of our defense. Southeast looks like offensive tackle is a strength there and also a strength of our scout. So I am good with scouting offensive tackles there. And our national scout, we cannot set a focus there yet, it appears. And so I believe that's it for this week. I've already started slow simming the rest of the games. I will be slow simming the rest of the games to finish out week 3. Be sure to check out my Twitch channel if you want to take some interest and view some of those games as they're simmed. I do that for some of the games. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Let me know how you think the franchise is going. What are some things we can do to improve the team? And I'll be interested in hearing your feedback. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.